Dear students, today we will learn chapter 2 inside our earth. The earth, we will talk about earth. Earth, our homeland, is a dynamic planet. Now all of you know that there is a 8 planet and earth is the most important planet in solar system and it is a dynamic planet. It is constantly undergoing changes inside and outside. This is the interior structure of the earth. The uppermost part is called crust. Crust comes under the lithosphere, and the middle part of earth is called mantle, and innermost part of the earth is called core. Now we will read it detail. What is crust? What is mantle? And what is core? Earth interior part is just like a onion. There are several concentric layers with one side and another side. The uppermost layer over the earth's surface is called crust, and crust is the thinnest layer. It is about 35 kilometers on continental masses and only 5 kilometers on the ocean floors. The main mineral constituents of the continental mass are silica and alumina. Means crust is made up of silica and alumina, thus called Sial. You can remember this in very short word. This is Sial. Sial Si means silica and Al means alumina. The oceanic crust mainly consists of silica and magnesium. There is a two crust. One crust is continental crust and another crust is oceanic crust. The continental crust is made up of silica and alumina and oceanic crust is made up of silica and magnesium. This is Sial and this is Shima. Just beneath the crust is the mantle, extend up to the depth of 2900 km. Means the radius of mantle is 2900 km below the crust. The innermost layer is the core with the radius of about 3500 km. Mean you have to remember the radius of crust is 30 kilometers. The radius of mantle is 2900 kilometers and the radius of core is 3500 kilometers. The core is made up of nickel and ferrous. Ferrous means iron. You can remember it Nife or knife. Ni means nickel and Fe means ferrous. It is the important point. The crust form only 1% of volume of the earth and 84% consist of mantle and 15% makes the core. Means mantle is the maximum part of the earth because it covers 84% parts of the earth. The radius of the earth is 6371 kilometers. Now we will read about what is rocks and what is minerals. The earth's crust is made up of various types of rocks. Any natural mass of mineral matter that makes up the earth's crust is called rock. Now rock is found on crust and mineral is found in the rocks. There are three major types of rocks. Three major types of rock: igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, and metamorphic rocks. When the molten magma. Now what is molten magma? This is the melted part of the earth particles. This is called molten magma. You can say it hot lava. It is very hot. It comes out from the earth from the volcano. When the molten magma cools, it becomes solid. Rocks thus formed are called igneous rocks. When molten magma cools down and it becomes cold, this is a igneous rocks. They are also called primary rocks. Means igneous rocks is called primary rocks also. There are two types of igneous rocks, intrusive rocks and extrusive rocks. Now we will read about word origin. Igneous, this is the Latin word ignis and meaning is fire. Sedimentary, it is also Latin word sedimentum, its meaning is settle down. And metaformic, it is a Greek word metamorphos, meaning change of form. Lava. Lava is actually fiery red molten magma coming out from the interior of the earth on its surface. When this molten lava comes on the earth's surface, it rapidly cools down and becomes solid. Rocks formed in such way on the crust are called extrusive igneous rocks. It means when molten lava or magma comes out from the earth and becomes cold on the surface of earth, that rocks is called extrusive igneous rocks. They have very fine grained structure, for example basalt. The basalt is the example of extrusive igneous rocks, and Deccan Plateau is made up of basalt rocks. Sometimes the molten magma cools down deep inside the earth's crust. Solid rocks so formed are called intrusive igneous rocks. Means when molten magma cool down inside the earth, that is called intrusive igneous rocks. Since they cool down slowly, they form large grain. The granite is the example. Now granite is the example of intrusive igneous rocks. Such grinding stones used to prepare paste powder of spices and grains are made up of granite. Means granite is the example of igneous intrusive igneous rock and basalt is the example of extrusive igneous rock. Now what is fossil? The remains of the deep dead plants and animals trapped in the layers of rocks are called fossils. Rocks roll down, crack and hit each other and are broken down into small fragments. Fragment means particles, small particles. These small particles are called sediments. These sediments are transported and deposited by wind, water. These sediments are transported. It is carried from one place to another place by the wind and water. These loose sediments are compressed and hardened to form layers of rocks. These types of rocks are called sedimentary rocks. It means when small particles come together and becomes hard or makes a big rocks, this is called sedimentary rocks. For example, sandstone is made from grains of sand. The means sandstone is the example of sedimentary rocks. Igneous and sedimentary rocks can change into metamorphic rock under great heat and pressure. It means there is a no metamorphic rocks. It becomes from igneous and sedimentary rocks when you increase the great heat and pressure. For example, clay changes into slate and limestone into marble. This is the formation of metamorphic rocks. Rocks are very useful. What is the use of rocks? It is the use for making roads, houses, and buildings. For example, this is a Red Fort and this is a Taj Mahal. Red Fort is made up of red stones and Taj Mahal is made up of white marble. You will be surprised to know that one type of rock changes into another type of rocks in certain condition in cyclic manner. This process of transformation of the rock from one to another is known as rock cycle. What is rock cycle? For example, when igneous rocks change into metamorphic rocks, sedimentary rocks change into Metaformic rocks. Metaformic rocks change into igneous rock. This cycle is called rock cycle. You can see rock cycle in this picture. You have already learned when the molten magma cools down, it solidifies to become igneous rocks. The igneous rocks are broken down into small particles that are transported and deposited to sedimentary rocks. When igneous and sedimentary rocks are subjected to heat and pressure, they change into metaformic rocks. The metaformic rocks, which are still under great heat and pressure, melt down to form molten magma. And this molten magma again can cool down and solidify into igneous rocks. You can do this exercise at your home. Rocks are made up of different minerals. Minerals are naturally occurring substances which have certain physical properties and definite chemical composition. Minerals are very important to humankind. Some are used as fuels, for example, coal, natural gas, and petroleum. Means coal, natural gas, and petroleum is one type of minerals. They are also used in industries, iron, aluminum, gold, uranium, etc. In medicine, in fertilizers. Now you can do these exercises. Answer the following question. What are the three layers of the earth? I already told there are three layers. There are three layers of the earth. What is rocks? Name the three types of rocks. You read the chapter carefully and make important notes which is highlighted by me.